This episode, I reckon, is just going to be full of fuckery. Like,
It's gonna
just...
It'll be the least Big Bang
I know
Theory.
you got some bullshit up your sleeve, but I got some bullshit up my sleeve as well, you pieces of shit.
Bazinga boys are here to speak all of their thoughts on the Big Bang Theory. Rob has an opinion, Vorn has an opinion, Pete probably has one too. But most of all, Rob has an opinion.
I'm Vorn.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Pete.
That's a powerful intro. Do you guys want to tell us what the fuck's going
Pete,
on?
you go.
Yeah, dude. We're here to watch every episode of the Big Bang Theory and then kill ourselves.
Yeah, because we don't like it, because it's not a good show.
But it means at least we've got 5 years to live.
That's right.
Yeah, that's okay.
So Vorn, what's been going on, dude? I've been dying to hear like the follow up to your Tinder story from last week.
Okay, so quick recap. If anyone didn't listen to the last episode, I talked about what I do on Tinder, and I decided to challenge myself and become, I don't know, just try to pick up a girl using just Big Bang Theory stuff and see if they would get Big Bang and chill with me. Well, first off, to give you an idea, if you hadn't listened last time, I've got some more like classic Vorn Tinder pickup lines from ages back that I'll give you guys.
Did you turn them into Big Bang related ones or just keep them as Vorn ones?
Oh, no. So, no, I changed it up, man. I'm fresh. That's what makes me so good on Tinder, because I still speak to a few people of Tinder that are friends now. And I'm being egotistical, but fuck off. I'm so much better than, like, your standard dude on Tinder. I put effort in, I write jokes, and I personalize them. So, here's some old ones I did. This one's dumb. I just messaged the girl and I said, "Can you help me? I'm lost. I'm looking for AskJeeves.com." And she said... "You silly Vorn." And I said, "My grandson said this is Google. How do I search you?" And she didn't reply. So for some reason that didn't work. This one, this girl was like a minor. She is like a
Not a
works
young-
at a
not
minor
a
site.
young
Minor,
kid.
like
So
an,
it's
an underage girl.
Yeah. Well, that's what I went with. I went, "Oh, I didn't realize you were a minor. I'm very much against sex with minors." And then she said, "Must admit that took me a few seconds because I'm still half asleep, but that actually made me laugh." And then 2 cry emojis, like crying, laughing emojis. And
Not crying sad emojis.
there's a person that took the joke in good jest,
Yeah.
and this is what really gets me going. When someone goes along with it and then I just throw it in their face, I was like, "You laugh about child sex? You're really sick." And that was the end of that conversation. And then finally another classic Vorn Tinder pickup line. This girl said she had a bubbly personality. I said, "Fair warning, bubbles give me gas." And she said, "Same," playing along. And then I just said, "Gross." And then a confused face.
All right, so let's move on to the Big Bang. How's your Big Bang Theory related posts only going?
I found when I first started doing it, I was like, oh, people are actually responding more than my stupid fuck around ones. But it's really hard. It's really hard to live life as a Big Bang Theory fan. It's really hard to like make jokes on it that someone who wouldn't watch it, because most people I match with aren't the kind of people who would watch the show. So I'll just go through some of my stuff I did here and let's see what you found funny. This one, I was like, "Who would you rather meet in real life, Sheldon from Big Bang Theory or Hitler?"
Did you just gave her the Did you just give her the option of either meeting anyone from Big Bang Theory or Hitler? Yeah.
Here's where it got interesting. So if anyone doesn't use Tinder, there's a function called the super like, where you can like someone and it'll come up on their screen and go, "Hey, this person liked you," which you usually don't see, which is kind of like a dog. It would never work. It puts you instantly at a point of disadvantageousness, going, "Hey, I hell like you." Like, you'd have to be a major babe for anyone to go, "Oh, well, okay, cool, let's see how this goes." So I got a super like, and I was like, "That's weird. Who would do that?" And then I get it, and the girl is, well, I can't say with 100% certainty, but I'll say 99% sure it's a ladyboy and possibly an escort.
Hey.
Because all of her pictures are very scantily clad, but then she kind of looks like a boy. So I accepted the super like, of course.
Yeah, because you're a gentleman, Vaughn. You're a gentleman.
I know. I was like, "Oh, if you like me, I got no pretentiousness about this." So I just said, "Bazinga," and she just did question marks. And I was like, fuck, I'm just going to go straight to the point here because I don't want to fuck around. I said, Big Bang Theory and chill. And she said, bed better. And I'm like, nothing's better than Big Bang Theory. And she goes, nah, my bed much better.
I just spat beer over my laptop.
And the next day I was like, when we watching Big Bang Theory? She goes, I'm not watching Big Bang. And I did a sad face. And she goes, let's watch Family Guy instead. And I was like, one episode of Family Guy for one episode of Big Bang.
That's a fair deal.
Compromises already.
Yeah, well, I was trying to barter because I just want to win this competition. And would you count it if I got like a ladyboy to come over and watch Big Bang Theory with me?
Yeah, 100%, man. Anyone. Anybody.
So all in all, Vorn, how many people do you think you got responding? Oh, actually, not think. You obviously know you've got it there. How many people responded to you based on your Big Bang Theory approaches?
Oh, well, I've only got the ones here that I thought were funny.
No, I don't mean from like responses wise. Like, how many people actually got to you?
I don't know. Like probably about 12 or something. Or responded to my Big Bang stuff. Probably around 12.
That's not bad.
people.
That's better than expected. That's
Yeah,
really good.
well, I'm a hot boy. I did one with a girl. I said, "You're as pretty as Penny from Big Bang Theory, smart as Leonard from Big Bang Theory, and as good on a loom as Sheldon
from Big Bang Theory."
And then I sent in a second message in brackets from Big Bang Theory.
As good on a loom.
And then she said, "Thank God you added the last line. I really would have been lost." This one, I was like, I'm just sick of this Netflix and chill stuff. I want Big Bang Theory and laugh along with friends. And then she didn't reply.
So Vorn, is this something that you're gonna adopt?
Oh no, I'm keeping at this. Like I've got some other ones. Like I've spoke to some people. And I was like, can you just come over and watch Big Bang Theory so I can win this thing?
Can you please just come over?
I'm struggling, but I will win. I will never give up. And it's quite kind of annoying because I like match with some cute girls. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to do this stupid bit.
So this is something that you're going to continue doing?
Yeah, of course. I'm never going to give up.
Okay.
So it was looking pretty bleak until I matched with this one girl. It was like kind of goofy looking, like messed up teeth, but she's German, which is a big thing for me. And she's from my favorite city in the world, Berlin, which has my favorite food in the world, Berlin kebabs. And when she started talking, I actually got on, and she found me funny, and she was cute, and she liked the dumb Big Bang Theory jokes. So I asked her if she wants to Big Bang and chill, and yeah, she said yes. And I explained the podcast, so she's hear me right now. And her name is Dawn, and she works at the E-Shed Markets.
Fuck you.
Would you guys know anything about that?
So how did you come across this?
Would you guys know anything about that?
Before we explain it, how did you come across Dawn? Who passed Dawn on to you?
Well, I have little birds and lots of places. I know everything. So anyone who doesn't know what's going on right now, they've been planning a bit against me, and I'm all over everything. I'm like Edward Snowden, but not as nerdy. Probably actually worse. I like board games, but I know the picture. I know the picture you just sent me. So they fucking took a photo of me and kind of like fucked up my teeth. Even though my teeth are already kind of fucked up, they made me more girly. Oh my god. I haven't seen the other ones. I saw this first one. Oh man, you made me hot as fuck in that one. Oh, thanks for choosing the one where I was skinny. This is sick.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, that first one. And yeah, so let's just say I heard the whispers on the shrub vine or the shrubbery. I heard whispers through the shrubs. And I was actually pissed off because I got it sent to me, that Dawn one. I should explain. So they made a Tinder profile with my face and turned me into a girl. And I don't know what your bit is, but just with that, I got sent the photo last night, and they're like, hey, someone found this photo of a girl who looks just like you. And I was like, that's fucking me, idiot.
Because it is you. Vaughn, do you know what's incredible about it though, right? Like I logged on maybe a total of 15 minutes. Two days, 15 minutes total. Over 60 matches, Vaughn. over 60 matches, dude.
So what turned into what started as a joke turned itself into this weird social experiment of what it's like to be on Tinder as a girl. It doesn't matter if you look like Vorn, and
What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean?
as a girl.
I was halfway having a sip there. Fuck off. What the fuck does that mean? Doesn't matter if you look like Vorn. That's bullshit. What bullshit. This is so annoying. Because fuck you. This is so bullshit. Because I fucking did this exact same. Because when I got shrubbery, I got the word through the shrubbery. They said they got posted it in a group chat, and everyone started laughing at it. And I was like, "What the fuck? That's me." And then I figured it out. It was your bit, and I was like, "This is their bit. You're ruining the show." And I was like pissed off, and I was like, "Well, now I can turn this into something," and realize that I have the upper hand. And then the person who sent it to me was like, "Fuck, I'm so sorry. I just saw it, and I instantly," and this is the exact quote, was like, "Fuck, that's a sick burn. I'm going direct." Meaning he saw it and he directly wanted to show me. And I was like, "Wait, how is that a burn? It's just me." And everyone starts laughing and I'm like, "This is bullshit. Why is my face just a joke?" And he goes, "Ha ha ha. Okay, burn was the wrong phrase. Although it still feels like you're getting insulted somehow. So my face is just insulting. It's bullshit." So fucked. Okay, so let me go through these photos and explain them to the people. So there's a photo of me. I don't know what the fuck you did to my teeth, because my teeth are kind of fucked anyway, but you fucked them up more. And it's a really gross photo of me. I look like a lesbian aunt. And I'm from Brunel. I am in Austria. You fucking idiot. Oh, I hate you so much. just outside If, Germany. Here for 1 year on student exchange. Live, laugh, Bazinga. Fuck. Oh,
Dude,
God.
You see,
and let's have a look
we
at
set
this.
your anthem as Bare Naked Ladies.
Big Bang Theory is my Spotify play. Oh, my God.
Dude.
Do you know what's really smart as well? Putting me from Germany, so it doesn't have any common connections and it makes sense. Oh my God. And they took the photo of me, like, when I went through, like, a shitty breakup and I lost all this weight and it was really sick. I was really hot for a little while. They took the skinniest photo of me ever and made me, like, look like a girl. And I'd bang that girl. The other one looks like a lady.
Do you know
boy.
who else would bang that girl? 60 matches on Tinder.
62.
Please tell me you talked to them, though, right?
Yeah, dude, I just felt fucking super weird because some of these guys were just immediately having a connection, and some of them seemed like total sweethearts. Fuck, I gotta go. I gotta find
58-year-old
it.
Tune.
I felt bad for Chum.
Oh, wait, okay, how old did you put me as?
We put the whole spectrum.
The whole
20? What the fuck, man?
We put the range 18 to 45. I think.
No, 18 to 55 plus. It was.
Yeah, that's right.
God. That's fucked,
We're
man.
spreading a large net.
Vorn, I'll tell you how this came about. So before you did your Tinder bit last week, me and Pete were going to do this with one of us as a girl. And then we were like, oh, I bet one of us as a girl can get more likes than like all these likes on Tinder as a girl. And then you mentioned that you were going for the Big Bang and Chill as Vorn. So we were like, well, let's try and compete Vorn against female Vorn.
I'm obviously gonna win. That's the dumbest experiment ever. That's like, hey, if we set this dog on fire, does he die? And you're like, yeah, you know the answer before you do the experiment. Of course, a girl is always gonna get more likes on Tinder than a boy.
Well, we know that now.
Probably, oh guys, the one that broke my heart the most is this guy was just like, I asked him who his favorite Big Bang character was, and he responded with, Sheldon is my favorite. Who is yours? And I was like, or Dawn rather, was Sheldon as well. He is so funny and weird. And then this guy responded with, I love how he is very quirky and weird. Smiley face, haha. Well, it's good to see we are off to a great start since we both like the same characters.
Oh no!
My heart sank, man. Like I was just like, oh, this sucks. I hate catfishing.
I love how the show has just become about fucking with people online.
Within 2 minutes of doing it, one guy was like, where are you now?
Yeah, it just like, like, where are you?
See, that's what I mean, because I speak to girls about their Tinders, and I look at them, and there's guys who just open with, come over. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, open with a hello or like a joke, and I realized I put way more effort into my Tindering than like most dudes.
I think the moral of this story is that like dudes are gross. I feel really bad for any woman that has to troll through this nightmare. And I've got a newfound respect for women on Tinder and the fucking horrible shit they have to put up with.
I think the real lesson is, girls listening out there, if you wade through all that bullshit, you might find something like the real me, and I'll make an offensive joke at you, and isn't that what everyone's after? So,
all right.
Pete. So, is there any other like interesting combos or anything from that?
Yeah, well, you were saying before about that super like function. So, a guy called Cameron super likes Dawn.
Oh, that's a good move.
And he started with, "Wow, I can't wait to break Dawn. Wait, is that the same?"
Oh, what a piece of shit. What a fucking line. I hate him. I hate him already. You better have fucked with him.
I was like, Dawn's got plenty of sass. She's from Germany. She doesn't fuck around. So she responded with, is your name Cameron or came on your mum? Because I feel like you are a man who comes on own mother. So who is your favorite Big Bang Theory character? I like Sheldon.
You went straight back to the bit.
Straight in.
Just threw out this brutal insult.
Dawn didn't miss a beat. She's gorgeous. She's just like, yeah, eye on the prize, back into it. Who's your favorite Big Bang Theory character?
What did he say?
Nothing. Shut him down. I don't
fucking
think
smashed you,
Cameron's
Cameron.
super like
Fuck
Dawn
you.
anymore.
I ain't no easy bitch. For that breaking Dawn line. Fuck off. Oh my god, guys are the worst. Let's get to the episode. With that all weird shit out the way, fucking great bit, guys. I'll cop that. Fucking hell.
Thanks for being a good
So
sport,
I'm guessing
Dawn or Vorn or whatever.
Oh no, well, I didn't have any control over it. So I'm gonna change my obviously the picture for this episode is gonna be all these pictures of me as Dawn. How did you make me into a girl, by the way? Just quickly.
Yeah. Just Face App, that free app on iPhone.
Jesus Christ.
It took us less than 20 minutes to set up a fake Facebook account, a Tinder account, and modify some images, and then get 60 people to all.
We also had to create an email, so give us credit.
Can you get Dawn to like our Facebook page so we get more likes?
So I'm gonna get her name is Dawn Bunt, and
oh fuck. Okay, well let's get to this episode because this episode this week. Pete, you want to do your usual recap?
Yep. So we just watched episode 6, season 1 of The Big Bang Theory. The episode was called The Middle Earth Paradigm. Long story short, Penny has a Halloween party and the boys are invited. The end.
That is it. You think that was for comedy? That's it. That episode went so quickly. I was like, what the fuck? That's it? Start episode. Hey, do you want to come over for Halloween? They go over. End of episode.
And they're like, yep, credits. People laugh at nothing. People got invited to a party. That's fucking hilarious, apparently.
Let's. I want to get to the most important thing that happened in this episode, and it pissed me off so much because it made Vorn right, and I don't like it when Vorn's right. I hate it when Vorn's right.
Oh, dude,
this
is amazing. This was amazing.
So in the first minute, the first line that Leonard says is, "Those were some fairly savage pre-adolescent Jews." He made a negative Jew comment.
Yes.
I went back, watched it again, and was like, fuck, Vorn.
As soon as I heard it, I just got the biggest grin. I was like, fuck yeah, you getting all scared about the Nazi shit, and here it is, right in your face.
Do you want to give it some context?
Okay, so opening the episode, they walk into the apartment and they're covered in paint. They've just been paintballing, and they've paintballed against it's not a bris. What's the one? A bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah group, yeah.
Basically the same thing. And yeah, so they burst a bunch of kids, like a 13-year-old Jewish kids, and it was like manned by Leonard, and he was, and I instantly going into my Big Bang Theory, it's obvious that Leonard is setting these guys up to, like, for the future war. For the future World War III. Because the quote, as you said, the quote is exactly, those were some fairly savage pre-adolescent Jews. Like and what's even more funny is Wolowitz, the Jew in their group, backstabs them because he kind of realizes what's going on. So he's just starting them early, starting his training to kill Jews early in like a simulation like paintball.
It's hectic, dude. So swastikas in the last episode, the line of savage Jews in this episode. I think your theory is like cemented. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't my first note. My first note was, wait a second, if they're like self-admittedly shit at paintball, why do they own all the gear? But then, so I was like writing that note, and then that line came up, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, Vorn's gonna bury us with this and try and get us on his side.
Well, there we go. The theory continues. This is I can't wait. I hope the next episode just opens with him like fashioning a mustache in the mirror, and he's like, "Oh, this kind of looks kind of good."
It really brings out my hate.
Yeah. So, in this episode, also on Leonard. So, obviously, they get invited to the Halloween party. Penny's ex shows up. He's this guy who's like a fucking Tarzan.
His name was Kurt.
Yes, and he was like an Adonis. He was like just a bodybuilder, like muscly dude. And they start to reconnect, and Leonard comes and interrupts. I think the scene was meant to be played as you're meant to be on Leonard's side, but were you on his side for this scene?
I don't know why he approached when he chose to approach.
Yeah, that's the thing. So he approaches them. They're having a conversation. They're obviously reconnecting. And in my history, I have a really big history of getting back with exes. So I related with Kurt quite a bit because I was like, oh, I always go back to my exes. And then I also related with him because he was like a big muscly dude. I was like, oh, I get it.
Got a similar body. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're reconnecting, and he comes in and walks in and interrupts their conversation. And then starts being a smug little cunt. Like, he's such a dick in this. And, he starts insulting him. And then he tries to come down. He's like, we're all talking to Penny here. And he's like, no, you weren't. You just walked over and started insulting him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And they sort of got into a scuffle. And then Penny kicks out the dude because he was provoked into, getting annoyed at these guys. And then that's pretty much it.
There's provocation, and then there's actually starting some sort of violence. I don't know if picking up Leonard is considered that much violence, but it was fair that she kicked him out, I think.
Oh, fuck off. I was on his side.
So, a really important question. Any laughs from any of you guys this episode?
I did.
No.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
Oh, what?
Holy fuck. Rob.
Okay, and I hated myself for laughing at it because it was a joke that I knew was coming. I saw it coming. The timing was there for it, but it just... I was like, oh no, I'm going to laugh at this because I know what's happening. And it was just when they all kept showing up in the Flash costumes.
What? Really?
I've got this thing about joke repetition that just does work for me. And I felt like
you
they
must
timed
love
the
the
editing.
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies, never watched it. But the constant showing up, the timing of the cuts, it worked for me. I'm sorry, I laughed.
I like how this is like a confessional, or like an AA meeting, and you're like, I came in, I broke, I laughed, and I'm sorry, and I broke.
I just want the world to know that I'm still here. I'm still Rob. I'm still who I am.
So after the scuffle, they go back to Leonard's apartment, and Penny makes out with him, starts to kiss him.
Yeah. So yeah, Leonard gets a kiss from Penny.
Yeah, and then he turns her down because she's drunk. Which I found kind of interesting because...
Which is good. That's commendable.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't taking advantage of a drunk girl. But then in the next scene, Kaj or Raj or Kad or whatever his name is, fake Indian accent dude. Raj, that's it.
Raj.
If anyone noticed on this podcast as we go through how bad with names I am, I'm just so bad. I think at one point I called Penny the girl with the face.
Perfect.
But yeah, so they do this thing where he takes a moral stand and he doesn't take advantage of a drunk girl. Next fucking scene, Raj has taken advantage of a drunk girl and banged a drunk girl. What? I was like, what? I thought you were trying to be like...
Yeah, but I think they're showing Leonard as he's got these morals. Obviously, the Raz joke is the fact that he doesn't talk to women and the girl thought he was a good listener. It's not a funny joke, but it's...
still kind of take advantage-y. So, And the thing is, after he kisses, and he goes, "No, wait, we shouldn't do this." And she goes, "Oh, you're so smart." And he said something. He said something. You're perfect, or you're like a perfect person, or something like that. Something kind of really messed up and weird. And I started thinking, what is like, what is her qualities and traits apart from being attractive? She's insanely attractive, but what makes her a good person or like a character that is perfect? Why are they attracted to her apart from looks?
We haven't learned anything about her yet.
Exactly.
She's a waitress, and she invited them to a Halloween party. The end.
Yeah, and that isn't that kind of fucked up? Because he's treating her like this goddess, and like, oh, I really want to be with you, but there's nothing about her. She just is confused around them and pleasant. Do you have anything else to say about the episode?
Well, I feel like I know that we had this argument last week about what type of autism spectrum Sheldon's on. He definitely broke what I believed was the Asperger's-y kind of area when... Because the idea is that they miss social cues, and during that fight, when he stepped in and said, if he understands that you're in trouble, that means he knew what was going on. So last week you mentioned something that you felt Sheldon was on a different kind of... I was using the wrong terminology. I think you're wrong. I've also done some research, and I definitely think you're wrong. But go
yeah,
for it.
I'm wrong.
Okay, you found what I was...
Oh, I was just wrong. Like, so here's what happened was I'm going to tease this because it's going to be so good. Like I just I knew that you guys were coming in with something big today, and this is going to be big, and I'm going to build it up. So I'm going to tease it for next week again. Is I went out and did like a Triple J hack style journalistic integrity story while I was on tour, and I've got some interviews and some salacious details. And in that, I meet a boy, and he speaks about this this Sheldon thing, and he mentioned something, and like he mentioned autism, and I was like, when you were saying Asperger's, I was like, nah. And then I went and researched, and it's like, oh, it's the same thing. So I'm just dumb.
Well, so I was like, where did you get this? Like, I all it took was a quick Google to find that Parsons, although he said it's not based around it, it's definitely inspired by certain elements of it. But then what I found was really interesting. I went on a couple of autism community forums and found that he actually...
And just asked everyone if they like the Big Bang Theory.
They're praising his portrayal. And if anything, they're saying that there's so many like children and so many people out there with similar types of things who look up to Sheldon. And so he's obviously not portraying it in a negative light. I know that you're saying that if they bring it on, if it was something they brought up, it would ruin it. But now reading all that, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm guessing they don't push it too far. It's just he is, as you said, he's a good actor.
Did you ask anything on the forums about golden showers? Because
I did not sign into the forums.
On the topic of Sheldon, though, this was the episode where it kind of broke for me, and I like Sheldon as a character. It's something, and it's kind of weird. Remember the other day I said like I found the Roseanne girl attractive because of her jaw and mouth.
Sarah Gilbert. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that name. But I really like Sheldon's bottom eyelids. They're really good. Like, they really convey comedy well. When he's delivering a line and he's doing it with such enthusiasm and, like, I don't know, just sort of like childlike or sort of like a happy dog with like no awareness that anything negative could happen. And his bottom eyelids sort of go up halfway through his eye because he's so excited. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of funny. So yeah, I like Sheldon now. I'm sorry.
I want to step back on... I made some comments. I think it was in the first episode. I was like, how has he won so many Golden Globes and Emmys for this? And he is definitely... His performance is the redeeming feature. But whether it's award worthy, I mean, that's yet to be seen. But I will happily take back those comments.
Fuck awards. They're fucking stupid.
Vorn, I think your homework for the week is to approach someone on Tinder and tell them that they have lovely bottom eyelids.
Deal. Done.
Sweet.
Oh, speaking of that kind of stuff as well, do you remember last week we spoke about fingering?
Yeah, we did. We
it
got
was really
into
annoying. I had a friend of mine who asked her friend, and just like sent me a Snapchat of her and was like, "Hey, when's the last time you went and told your friends, hey, I got fingered?" And she was like, "Fucking never." And I was like, oh, did you save that video? That would be so good on the podcast. She was like, nah, it's like fuck Snapchat. I hate Snapchat so much. So yeah, I couldn't save that. But supposedly it doesn't happen. And she explained to me as well. She's like, well, when's the last time you said to your friend, or when's the last time you got like a wristy? I was like, I can't even remember when it was just that.
Was it like high school?
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't remember that. So I think it's fair to say that girls don't speak like that. But part of me really hopes that also guys could say it as well. Like guys could be like, "Hey, I got fingered last night."
Yeah.
It's just
It was sick.
it was sick. You guys already got anything else to say or anything else to fucking sandbag me or fuck with me with?
No, you're a good sport and an even better German exchange tourist student, Vorn.
I'd fuck me in one of those pictures.
I'll save Dawn's new segment for next week.
Oh, yay! Can't wait to see what Dawn has to say on the Facebook page. We got some comments from people. We got a review. Oh yeah, so no one's left any funnier reviews since last time. I missed one. I think this one's from you, Rob. Tell me if you find this funny, Pete. What great stuffs. These boys fill in the gaps of unfunny with the funnies. If Big Bang spoke about golden showers as much as they do, I'd probably watch it. Well,
Yep.
Gotta laugh out of Pete. There you go. So if you can beat that.
5 stars.
What else have I also got a comment on the website from the Theatre of Dreams. Can you please do an ep while snorting hemo rage and drinking energy drinks? I will 100% do that. Pete, would you be on that?
100%. If you can still get hemo rage. Hemo rage, for listeners out there that don't know, is apparently it is a workout powder that I may have done lines of at a Xbox LAN.
Is it like Jack 3D or
Yeah,
Jacked?
Jacked, Jacked with like a 3
Fucking-
instead of E's.
Fucking Shrubhead used to have that. and
Shrubhead makes a return.
Like you're meant to have like one like little mini scoop, like it's smaller than a teaspoon, and you put it in water and it pumps you up for your workout. Because I'm built like Kurt from the.
No,
Big
we
Bang
just
Theory.
do lines of it.
No, that's the thing. So Shrubhead goes, oh yeah, you should try it, and you're meant to have like the tiniest teaspoon. He put in 2 tablespoons and mixed it up, and I drank it, and I went fucking skits. And he just laughed his ass off. Fuck you, Shrubhead. So yeah, we'll do that. Can we organize that? Do an episode? Maybe not even tell anybody, but if you see an episode where we're talking really fast and then you'll go, oh, that's the hemo rage and energy drinks episode.
Well, I'm sure we can go in on that one together, Pete.
You just hear us all just doing push-ups in the background. That's it.
Also got a comment from a Mark. He says, leave Bryan Adams alone. And both me and Pete replied at the same time. Pete just said, no. And I sent a screen cap of me speaking to, like, tweeting at Bryan Adams. And I tweeted at Bryan Adams, please don't let Pete's hurtful words get to you. You are a music. Feel free to come on the show and discuss. In brackets, no performing though. He didn't reply.
I definitely did see that one.
Well, so let's see if next week we can get Bryan Adams on. Let's see what the fuck Dawn gets up to. I've been Vorn, and I'm here with my mate Dawn. And bye.
Hi, it's Rob here from the Bazinga Boys. I'm here to talk to you about how you can find us. You can go to twitter.com/Bazinga_boys, facebook.com/Bazinga boys, or Vorn Rules, VORNRULZ.wixsite.com/Bazinga boys. How easy is that? Anyway, our old pal Vorn has sent me something that I haven't read yet, and he told me I have to open and read while recording this. So I'm clicking it on my phone and it's loading. Hey Rob, we really need people to subscribe to our YouTube page for some reason. So make sure you read this exactly right for them to get there. https://www.youtube.com/channel/u lowercase pc, uppercase s, lowercase q, uppercase y, uppercase y, lowercase t, uppercase g, lowercase p, uppercase v, 6, lowercase v, uppercase b, uppercase y, 5h, that was lowercase, and uppercase a. See you next week on Bazinga Boys.